CityLink is the University of Maryland Medical Center, downtown for the MTA.
Oh my god, this line. Good lord, I did not want to do this line, but I guess I got to now. Let's get this video started. As you can see, this line is really long going to Lutherville, but not Towson. Towson is like shorter than Lutherville. But as you can see as the highlighted text, I'll do this in another video. But this is the block that the red runs, basically. It runs from 3650 to 3682 from Kirk and 1850 to 1855 from Bush. But like I said, I'll do that in another video. Let's get started on like what this line is about. Okay, the main part about this line is hell. It is sure and definitely hell. It is always crowded. It is literally always crowded. It's gonna get crowded once you hit Gay Street when you head into Towson or Lutherville. Or like when coming back down, it's gonna start getting crowded by Towson. It is so like, and the frequency is just hell on this line sometimes. But at least you got like a million buses out on this line though. Also, you can't forget they put too many Arctics on this line. I see why, because it's always crowded. But another thing about the red, you can see anything on this line. Like literally anything. From people having you know what sex and the most random stuff to occur on this line. But you can pass some interesting places like Tupac's old house along Greenmount Avenue, right there. Like it's on like between Rose Hill Terrace, like Greenmount Avenue turns into York Road, and then York Road turns into Greenmount Avenue. Like right there, that's where you pass Tupac's house and stuff. It's really cool to see. And then like after Towson, it really won't even be crowded anymore. And if you don't want to try the red, the 52 is also a thing. I hope you know that. You may also run to a friend on this line because literally a lot of people take this route every single day. Probably not weekends, but you may run to a friend on weekends or someone you know. That's just another notice about this line. You may run into somebody you know or you're familiar with. I've ran into people like that I was familiar with several times on this line. But yeah, the school schedule for this year, for like the 2024-2025 fiscal year, it was never released yet, so I have no intentions of like talking about it right now. Probably sometime in like the school year or whatever. But here's a quick update about the school times and stuff. It's horrible during school hours. Like from coming like from peak to like afternoon or whatever. Those hours like coming back home and then in the mornings going to school, morning rush. It is horrible. That's just something that people need to know. It is horrible during school times. So, yeah.